Good morning, everyone. It's Yo. It's March 30th, second from last day before the end of March on PVNH. And we're talking about awareness and about advocacy. So let's start with advocacy. I'm curious to know what you guys are doing to make sure that you get heard, you get included, you get listened to, of course, not just heard, but listened to, that you get validated by your medical teams. I know it's difficult sometimes because some people don't know, even neurologists or other professionals, medical professionals don't know about PVNH. So it can be difficult. And of course, SBH and GMH, it can be difficult to have the validation of your symptoms, to make sure that someone takes you seriously and that they act upon how you're feeling, whether it's for you or for your kid. And I just want to say thank you to all of you who are being so strong and so vocal during not only the month of awareness for PVNH and GMH and SBH, but also when we do it on August 7th, which is the World Awareness Day for PVNH, GMH, and SBH. And so thank you so much to all of you. I know for myself, it starts with discussions and trust and, bringing some, I'll say proof, whether it's a video, whether it's documentations that are backed up by science, and always trying to remain calm and have discussions. And if you feel that your medical team is not listening to you and taking you seriously, find someone that does. A very great geneticist, local here, once told me, find the ones that have the fire in their belly for PVNH. Find the people that want to work with you and that want to do research and just trust in them. And essentially that's what we've been doing for the last 15 years, actually longer than that. Just about 15 years, even when Ella was alive, actually. That was part of the process. It didn't always work. They tried their best, obviously. Ella passed away, but it doesn't mean that they didn't try and I didn't trust them, right? And so, find the people that really want to work with you and want to learn, whether it's you as the affected person or from your child and your family. You know yourself, you know your child best. And so it's important that that is heard and understood and validated. And I'm going to switch now very quickly to awareness, right? So we've been at the month of awareness. This is our 11th one. Yes, 11th month of awareness. Can you believe it? It started in 2012? No, sorry, 2014. And so if we count 2014, the first day, this year is the 11th one. And it's amazing, first of all, that we've been able to do this for so long and that families are participating and wanting to continue to do this because they see a benefit in it. And I'd love to hear what your thoughts are on that. We've been at this for 13 years for the Day of Awareness, which is in August. And so how did the month of awareness come about? Well, after establishing the Day of Awareness, which is August 7th, which is Ella's birthday, chosen by our families in our community, by the way, we talked about doing a month of awareness because March is not only March on PVNH, March is also Epilepsy Awareness Month, and it's also when Purple Day happens. So Purple Day is March 26th. Ella, the soul behind everything that we do, is passed away on March 27th. And so it was only, natural that March would be the month of awareness. And so we started that. And we've done it a few different ways over the year. And we hope to be able to continue to engage families and teach others really about what it's like to live with PVNH, GMH, SBH, what they're all about, how the science is progressing, and and how we're all doing so that we can get better recognition quickly for the disorder, which means quicker diagnosis, and also super important, better care, improved care, right? The sooner we have a diagnosis, the sooner we know the symptoms are validated, we can start treating them. And finally, hopefully, continue to fund research for a cure. This is so important. We know we can treat the symptoms, and it's about it for now, right? There's so many genes involved and different presentations of the disorders just for PVNH itself, or, I should say perhaps GMH, the umbrella term, gray matter heterotopia. There's at least 145 genes and loci that have been identified so far, not necessarily being causative, but at least an association with periventricular nodular heterotopia, with gray matter heterotopia, and with subcortical band heterotopia, as well as even other rarer forms of those disorders. And so awareness is key so that we can, again, make sure that our kids and adults are being diagnosed quicker, and then treated quicker, and with hopefully better means as science improves every day, and we'll continue to work towards a cure. And so I also wanted to just switch gear a little bit and talk about the awareness colors. So some of you might be aware, I'm hoping you're all aware actually, that our colors are pink and yellow. And then we've added over the years the purple. And so where does that come from? Well, the pink is simple. When before Ella was born, when I was pregnant, I had sworn that Ella would not be like every other girl that wears pink every single day just because she's a girl. To me, it was so stereotyped. But, as it happens, Ella received a lot of pink when she was born, and she looked so good in it. And so I let her wear pink, right? And turns out I wear pink, and it suits me well. And so we were so much alike, again, not only in genetics, but in that way. We have a lot of, obviously, features that are the same. And so when Ella passed away, I decided, as a way to honor her, that I would wear pink every single day. And so you wear, you see it, there's pink in what I wear. Sometimes you don't see it at all. Sometimes it's, my toenails, or the glasses that I wear, or, the rim on my watch, or my underwear, my socks. So every single day for the last 15 years, there's been something pink on me all the time, every day. And so it's, that's how it came about. That was one color that was really important to me. And then the yellow. What about the yellow, right? The yellow is heritage. Ella is half Trinidadian, and I came to find out just before she was laid to rest. I asked her paternal grandmother what would be meaningful for her in terms of laying her to rest, so that we honored that side of the heritage for Ella. And so I came to find out that yellow is a very important color for Trinidad Indian descent. And so I didn't know at the time, actually, but when we, you might have read this, when we baptized Ella a few days before she passed away, Linda, the chaplain at the time, who I called affectionately God Lady all the time back then, and she's a great friend. She had gotten us a christening gown for Ella because we didn't have one. And that christening gown had not a ruffle, but lining just on the gown everywhere that was a really pale yellow. And I only took, put two and two together after the fact when I was talking to Ella's paternal grandmother about what was meaningful, the yellows. So, everything in Ella's life has a meaning, and this was one of them. And so that's where the pig came from. And then, well, the purple is something that we add because, especially in March, because as I said, March is Epilepsy Awareness Month. And, based on research, up to 90% of people, at least as far as we know, will have epilepsy with PVNH and GMH possibly as well. And then this might be higher for those with SBH because it's a little bit of a more, not a little bit, it's more severe. In most cases, it's a more severe disorder. And so purple is the color for epilepsy, the awareness color for epilepsy. So we've brought that in just because it's natural. And even though not everyone will have seizures, we see in our registry that it's about 50% of our families right now that have declared seizures as a symptom. But we wanted to make sure that those families, those adults and children and babies are recognized within our brand. And so the brand has 3 brand colors now, pink, yellow, and purple. And so, yeah, that's the quick little story for today. I want to say thank you again to all our researchers, to all our collaborators who are with us every step of the way, to our families, obviously, who've been blogging, making videos, sharing their life, their own children's life, what it's like to live with the disorder, the sadness, the triumphs, the little victories, the everyday life. And yeah, and also I'm very grateful for all of you who, some of you I know, some of you I don't know, who have reached out and, are telling me and telling us that they are learning from what we do. And so that's important. And I want to thank you for that. So I want to wish you, to all of you who celebrate Easter this weekend, I want to wish you a wonderful Easter weekend. Take time with family. If it's sunny where you are, enjoy the sunshine. Be outdoors if you can, and just be good to each other. Okay, thank you. Bye.